Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is another Thursday evening. It is another Thursday evening already. It is another Thursday evening. Just last week, I was here and I am here this week again, another Thursday evening. And of course, it is about Jamaica track and field legacy. So, welcome everyone. Welcome wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's Africa, Europe, Antarctica, Oceanic, North America, South America, wherever you are tuning in from. Welcome, welcome to another night of track and field business. And guess what, guys? This guest that I have tonight is a 1988 Olympian. And let me tell you something. She has been running from me for a year, exactly 1 year. This 1988 Olympian. She has been running from me. And finally, I catch up with her. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back, and you'll be hearing her story, hearing about her journey and her contribution to Jamaica track and field legacy. So stay right there.
Jamaica's track and field legacy is unmatched. It is a story of triumph, resilience, and extraordinary talent. But do you know the stories behind the athletes who brought us glory? Hi, I'm HP, founder of HP Chat Track. My mission is simple: to celebrate the rich legacy of Jamaica track and field and shine a light on the incredible people who make it happen. Winning that race was a dream come true, but the journey wasn't easy. It's not just about medals, it's about inspiring the next generation. Jamaica track and field isn't just a sport, it's our pride, our culture, our heart. Every week I sit down with athletes, coaches and fans to bring you stories of dedication, passion and legacy. Plus, we've got exciting news and exclusive insights into the world of track and field. Make your Thursday night be at HP's place. Come hang out with us at HP Chat Track Studio, where track and field is our business. Jamaica. One people, one legacy.
Get up on, no, don't stop. Future bright, the vibes nice.
Ethlyn Tate. Ethlyn Tate. Hello, we are back. We are back with you. Of course, my name is HP. Everybody calls me HP, and we are back with you. And in the hot seat tonight is Ethlyn Tate. Of course, she's known as the Little Dynamo, and we will be hearing her story tonight. Ethlyn Tate, good night. How are you? How
I
are
am good.
you?
I am good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh
How
my
are you?
God. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm so happy. I'm bursting with joy seeing you here tonight because I've been trying to get this done with you for more than a year, and I'm sure you know that. And I just want to say welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, for making the time. Finally, and already we
Thanks
have.
for having me.
You are welcome, my Olympian. You are welcome. And of course, already we have another Olympian in the audience. Her name is none other than Yvonne Saunders, known as Bonnie M, 1972 Olympian. And we also have Venice Brown, who just came through the door. And guys, if you want me to see your comments, please join me over on YouTube, because that's where I see your comment. I'm not able to see the comments anywhere else. So yeah, if you want me to see your comment, just post them on YouTube. And remember, guys, to subscribe, like, and share. I do not say that enough. So remember to subscribe, like, and share. Ethlyn Tate is in the building. VERE Technical is in the building.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let us get into it because I'm excited to learn about you, and I'm sure the audience is also excited to learn about you. Tell us, Ethlyn, where in Jamaica you're from, which parish you're from.
Okay, I'm from Westmoreland.
You're from Westmoreland. You're
Yes.
from the west.
Huh?
You're from the west.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right. Tell
Exactly.
us a
Yeah.
little. Tell us a little bit about Ethlyn as a little girl, growing up in your community. What was it like?
Okay, I am the only girl for four boys, five boys. Um, and then I said I'm the youngest, the baby. Um, I went to Negril All Age School. Um, Anything else?
Sure, if you want to tell me anything else about your childhood, like how you were a troublemaker.
Okay, so well, um, we when I was younger, my brother used to take me on the bicycle to run against anybody, especially boys. My elder brother, he passed. May his soul rest in peace.
My
Um,
condolences.
uh, yeah, so he would take me anywhere at all, to run against, as I said, boys any and girls that is older than I am. And normally win, beat them and stuff.
Your early school years started in Saint I was going to
West
say Saint Mary. I don't know. There's this thing with Saint Mary in
Marcia,
Westmoreland. In
yeah.
Westmoreland, and as a little girl back then, were you able to play sport? I mean, apart from running around with your brothers and, running fast and everything, were you able to do sports in school, in primary, all age school?
Yeah. At Negril All Age. Yes, we have sports day, so I used to run there.
So you were
Um,
discovered at sports day.
hmm?
You were discovered at your sports day.
In a sense, yes. Yeah. But
At that
my brother realized that uh, before anybody, I would say, because at home, um, normally we play games, our sports, we call it like stuck in the mud. If they play cricket, because I'm the only girl, so I end up playing cricket and a bat well and run to the tree and all of that. And me, I'll play football. So.
So as the only girl with what, five brothers, you were forced to
Well, right,
play.
four was living, three living with us, and one overseas.
So you
Right,
were
yeah.
you were forced to play the boys' sports.
So I do everything. So in the track, I do long jump, high jump, and it was pretty good. Doing
Talk
all of that,
about
it was pretty
talk
good.
about multi
Doing high jump, long jump, and all of that.
talk about multi-talented people, Miss Ethlyn Tate, formerly of VERE. So now we're going to fast forward to high school, to VERE Technical, from Westmoreland to
To South Lamar Secondary. It's now Godfrey High,
Mhm.
where Vivian Spence, Olympian Vivian Spence, she was also there at Sav.
Okay,
That's where I gained the scholarship from Sav to
to VERE
VERE Technical High
Technical.
School, right?
You were discovered and recruited
Yeah.
from Westmoreland to Clarendon. Tell me a little bit about the difference in the parishes. How different was Clarendon, living in Westmoreland and then moving to Clarendon for school?
Um,
Was there any difference in the
no,
community?
not really. The only thing is that you live on the dorm, so that's different. Being home, you go from school to home, and you take the bus. But living in Clarendon, you have to stay in the dorm, and I end up boarded out part way because from September to December we boarded out with it, right, and from September to December, right, and from January it goes back to champs time and all of that. We went on the dorm, so a little bit different there.
What was it like being in the dorm? Were you grubbed as a rookie when you just came in? I mean, did anybody grub you, take away your lunch money, your shoes, or it was a smooth transition?
I would call it, smooth. For some reason, I don't know why. It seems as if everybody just maybe like me. I don't know. Or maybe because I was so small. I don't know. But they never did. They, put oil on other persons and their hair and all of that. But for some reason, they were protecting me. I don't know why. But I thank God for that.
Who were some of the people that you were on dorm with? Do you
Uh,
remember?
um, Venice, Reed, Maisel, Thomas, one of Jamaica. High jumper, CARIFTA Games, very very good. Sophia Brown, hurdler. Vivian Spence, the Olympian.
Let us say
Even
good night to Vivian Spence, wherever you are. Good night, another Olympian and VERE Technical standout.
yeah, Maureen Wilshire, Verna Heberts, Arlene Thompson. I
You
think
have a
yeah,
good memory.
yeah.
Champs. Let us talk about champs a little bit. At after you were registered and enrolled in VERE, how soon did you make the girls champs team, or you had to wait for a while?
Oh no. So I went in 82 September, so I was eligible to participate at champs and
You made the team immediately?
yeah.
Wow. Huh? Star girl. Star girl. You
And so
attended.
when I yeah, so when I you know what so when I first went to Veer, my I'm a little bit lazy. I guess everybody probably know that, so I'm just putting it out there. So my the coach from Sav told my Mr. Stone, may his soul rest in peace, um, that I'm very lazy,
You're
so
late.
you must keep keep an eye on me. So when we go practice the first evening, Mr. Stone he give us 60. We do 60-meter dash. So clap the hand and go, and then I will linger behind, man, and let everybody pass me. The time I guess he had already told persons that somebody fast coming from Sav Lamar, and stuff. So they clap, and I just come last, and
And we're going to
enjoy
talk.
it.
We're going to talk about that a little bit when you get to college. But you attended girls VERE and girls champs during an era where VERE Technical won 15 straight girls champs title, creating history. No
Yeah,
other school has done anything like that to date. Up to 2024, no other school has done anything like that. And this was between 1979 and 1973 when Monk Street, was it Monk Street or was it Manchester High? St. Jago or Manchester High broke
that's true.
that winning
That
streak. But how many of those titles did you contribute to? You said you went there 82, so you would
right.
have.
Okay. Okay. Three. 83, 84, and 85. So I ran the 100, the 200. For all 3 years, I never got beat in all of those years.
What?
Yeah, anchor, God is good. Anchoring VERE Tech to goal, all three relays. When we were running 4x2, yeah, we never lost.
There was 4x2 in champs?
Uh, no, we have it at Gibson
Oh, at the
Relays.
Gibson
Yeah,
relays. Okay.
Gibson Relays. Yeah, so right. Yeah, we have that
Okay.
Gibson Relays. Yeah,
Okay.
so
So you would say VERE Technical was a force in the 70s, the 80s,
yeah, yeah,
90s.
yeah, yes.
Indeed,
So in
indeed.
83, the champs was at Girls Champs was at Sabina Park, and They threw a knife at me.
A
That
knife?
comes in 1983 from the stand.
Which school did
I
that?
I don't know who did, but I was escorted by police and all of that. I get to understand that. So we were sitting down after the 4x1 in the middle, waiting for our medal. And Vivian, I hope you remember, the knife stick between Vivian, like as we were seated, like like this, on the ground. When the knife went on in front of Vivian, and it's one of those cooking knife, and just stand up, so it didn't and nobody didn't get
Injure
hurt or
anybody?
anything like that. So then I get up and said, Lord, let me get up from here. Next thing you know, it's me. They want to think. That's what I said. I never thought so. And then the news broke that it was me. Somebody bet their money, and
And
my
lost.
former teammate and Olympian Laurel Johnson, because she was the star girl before I came and
Which school is that?
Scamperdown. Laurel Johnson, she's the Olympian. She made
Capital.
88 Olympic team, right? So when I came on the scene, Veronica Finley was there for VERE, and she had just left. And so they thought VERE didn't have anybody to
To
take
win the
over from.
100.
Eh?
To win the 100.
Yeah, to take over right for the 100 and even the 200. So my coach kind of hide me, Mr. Stone. My first time running at Comets Relay down in Moby. I ran the 100 meter, and so I didn't run in VERE gears. And when my name was called, all the other coaches from St. Elizabeth Manning's High School and all of that said, we have to get her. And they were talking to my coach, Mr. Stone, and he didn't say anything to them that I was already at VERE. So it's when my name mentioned, them say, oh, that's why you weren't saying anything, because you have her already. It was kind of funny. My first year running there, my teammate, she didn't do it on purpose. After we ran the 4x1, or my finger was underneath, end up underneath her spikes, because we have just won the 4x1 with like a comeback, because the girl who the second leg fell and have to get up, and I was on the anchor leg, and I looked and I said, wow. I said, she got up and running, so I said to myself, girl, you have to run. That's what I said. We were in When she handed the baton to me, we were in fourth place.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
And you won that relay?
so all I hear is, run, run, she a come, run, she a come. And I wanted to laugh. I said, Mr. Girl, you can't laugh, 'cause you have to wait until, yeah, so, yeah, we won. Yeah, and so the camera, the media come, and, they were taking pictures and stuff of us. And
I
so
mean,
my
Veer,
hand, eh?
Veer would win girls champs from the first day, from day one,
Mm,
basically. Back in those days. But before we go any further, let me just welcome Dorothy Scott, another Olympian is here. 1980s Olympian is here. Welcome Venice Brown, Dorothy Scott, genius, Jamaican Olympian and formerly of VERE Technical. Marlene Green is here, formerly of Dintil Technical. She's here. She's saying, good evening, Ethlyn. Oh, how I waited for this interview. So that's what Marlene Green is saying, formerly of Dintil. She's saying she has been waiting for
okay.
this interview. Of course, we have Ethlyn Allen, and she's saying, hi, Tate, I'm listening, namesake and co-worker. Welcome, Ethlyn
Hi, Ethlyn.
Allen. And of course, we have J Jar, formerly of St. Jago High, and also outstanding for Jamaica in the long jump pit. She is here. She's saying good night. Back to you, Ethelyn. Let us fast forward to a matter of fact, before we fast forward to college, VERE Technical has been dominant, the most impressive champs school in track and
Mm.
field. We have not been seeing much of VERE over the last 20 years. Any
Yeah.
thoughts? Any thoughts on the program?
I think I believe all right, so we had secondary school and now all the schools are now high school.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody to me staying at their you call their location. You hardly find person
Being able to
leaving.
recruit.
Yeah, right, leave, right. So I guess the other schools them that are performing a little bit better, will probably get one and two from another high school and all of that. And some
So
of the things that is,
do you think we will ever see VERE back in the top three, top two, top three, or even winning?
they're trying, they're building. So we watch and see, or wait and see. So we just keep praying for them that they will return to where
Indeed.
we once were.
Indeed, indeed. Before we
Yeah.
move on, hi there's Cheryl Carter. She's saying, "Hi Tate, your teammate from Morgan State University."
Hi,
So
Cheryl.
Morgan State University is here with us tonight. Welcome, Cheryl. Welcome to this hot interview with Miss Ethlyn Tate, who have been trying to run away for more than a year, but finally she is here. Ethlyn, let us talk about college. While you were at VERE Technical, you were well sought after. Every college wanted you. Every university wanted you. Why Morgan State? Why did you
You,
choose
you, know- you,
Morgan State?
you know what? I like the name. It's so straight. Maybe it will sound funny, but I guess being the first child going to college and stuff is like what is college? Believe me, when we were younger, we didn't really think it. So the name Baltimore is so nice, and then it says a black college. I say, "Ooh, okay," and that's it. Believe me, that's it.
Did you when you turn up on campus, were there other Jamaicans on this campus?
Well, the two of us went up together. The silver medalist at Champs, 85. She also was recruited to go to Morgan. So she came up with me. Other Jamaicans were there,
Okay.
that lives in New York and yeah, we have another Jamaican that was on the team. She Janet Lati. Yeah, she left Jamaica quite a while when she was much younger. So I don't know about high school, but where I thought she was a part of the team and stuff. Yeah.
And you went to Morgan State and you stamp. I mean, you left your stamp there. You competed against for those who know track and field and follow track and field, you would have competed against Gwen Torrance from the United States. Tell me a little bit about that rivalry between you and Gwen.
Maybe. Okay. Well, I don't. Maybe they maybe hearing about me. I guess maybe they call it rivalry. But
But you
when she
know,
heard
but
of
you know,
when heard about me, Gwen, that's what I heard. She's stated that even if I got the baton like 5 meters before her, she's gonna run me down. And I like a challenge. I don't really talk. I really do it, and it's rock. Thank the Lord for the talent that He has blessed me with, although me, lazy. But
lazy.
well, yeah, I always put that in. So when my mind, sets, and that's the thing with track and field, or yeah, with anything in life, your mindset is there. You can't lose. So I just listen and stuff because coming from Jamaica, they said a little miss from Jamaica. That's what they call me.
A little miss.
A little, yeah, a little girl. Yeah. a matter of fact, before I got there, so when I went to Morgan the first year, I was working at the game room because my coach can get a little job for us on campus, and somebody came down there and said, "Ah, we heard that a 12-year-old is here from Jamaica." I said, "What?" I said, "I know 12-year-old," and they look at me and say, "Yes, you are." I said, "No, I'm not no 12." They say, "Yes, you are." I said, so I guess because I was, thank
How
God for
tall
them.
were you then?
Well, I don't think I can get any taller. I mean, I think me get, I think
How
I'm
tall
still,
are you now?
I suppose about 5'2" or somewhere there.
5'2". Yes, man, 12.
So anyway, so Gwen, as I said, heard about me, and she made that statement that 5 meters before. So I stuck it in my head and said 5 meters. Even if it's 1 meter, you ain't gonna catch me. That's what I said in my mind. So there it goes. Down at they dropped me at Martin Luther King Games down there in Ohio, and I guess in our hometown too. So when I got the baton, I didn't even get it 5 meters in front of her, and all I hear, what? A screaming, guys. She now trying to catch me, and she got a pull bad.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, because she didn't realize that the talent is different or at a higher level than her. And from that, I heard she said she's not gonna try to talk like that about me again. She got scared from that
So
time.
the both of you got the button at the same time, or
About probably about a minute, a meter or 2 meters. Remember, she said 5 meters, and so I got it about 2 meters in front of her. But when I get a button, when I know I like release, so when I get a button, that is like I run down anything I see in front of me.
the relay,
Just to get
man?
it. Eh?
The relay. There's something about the relay. There's something about the
Yep, 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 yep.
But you know what I noticed? I mean, I talk to other athletes and I've heard the same thing where when they go abroad, especially America, to university, they're underestimated because Aileen Bailey had a similar situation like you, where 2003 an
Hmm.
American was being pushed as the favorite to win the double. And Aileen won the double that year, the
One
NCAA
here.
finals,
Hmm.
2003. So they tend to underestimate us until we prove
I,
them.
with Morgan was like an underdog because
Hmm.
um, they weren't performing,
Yeah,
at the level that person's thing that they. So we were like underdog. Because
yeah.
our first race, my first race for Morgan was in Arizona, and they were like, "Morgan, where is Morgan?" and stuff, and when I hear that those talk, I get angry inside. I don't say anything to anybody.
Hmm.
And,
Hmm.
when we finish, on top, everybody run, and a matter of fact, they said to my coach, "Where did you get that plane from?"
The thing is, in
I
a
was on the I
Jamaican,
was on the anchor leg.
the Jamaican athletes, I notice they speak with their legs. They don't run up their mouth. They speak with their legs. But before we go any further, let's just read some comments. Uh, Dorothy Scott is saying, okay, she's saying we're coming back sooner than most people think. I think she's talking about VERE Technical
Where?
getting
Yeah.
back
Mhm.
in the business. Marlene Green is asking about Matilda. Kathleen Tate is saying, hi, Ethlyn. This is Kathleen watching from Orange Bay. Where's Orange Bay?
That's in Hanover. That's my brother's wife. Hi, Kathleen.
Okay. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome, welcome. She's watching from
My brother
Orange
watching
Bay.
it, I think. Yeah.
Okay. John Curtis is saying MSU Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Morgan
he's a
State.
former athlete. Yeah, from
Yeah,
Morgan. Yeah,
Morgan
he was on the
State
team
is
with
in the
me.
building. Welcome, John. Welcome.
Hi, John.
Cheryl Carter is saying, when she runs, she is 6 feet tall. Wow. From 5'2" to 6 feet tall. Awesome, awesome. Tony P is saying, little bit, little bit. Marlene Green is saying, Ethlyn, the little dynamo. Um, and they continue. But let me go back to Ethlyn. Ethlyn, why did you stay away from the 100 meter while you were in college? I know you might be
Well,
saying, how did I know that? But why did you stay away from the 100 meter while in college?
well, I don't know. So, I don't. I hope nobody get mad at me. But being at VERE, it's like I kind of get tired of person. But I don't call it my name. Believe you me, it come like I just want to hide for a while and stuff. My name was called so much that people thought that one time that I was Grace. Grace
As
Jackson.
in
They
Grace
didn't realize I
Jackson?
was in high school. Eh?
They thought that you were Grace Jackson at one point.
Grace Jackson, right? They didn't know that I was in high school and stuff. Even though they hear the name, but I don't know why they would think so. It's like I get tired, and so it's come like I wanted to hide. So I said, when I go over there, I'm just gonna dominate the 4x1. My coach, well, he doesn't know that. Um, I'm gonna try.
I hope your coach is watching. I hope, I hope your coach is watching. Grace Jackson,
So
if
no
you
matter
are
what we
watching,
try, we're
Grace
coach. No
Jackson,
matter what,
if you are
hey,
watching, no, I'm just saying hi to Grace if she's watching. She watched
oh,
this
hi
program.
Grace, if you're watching,
Yeah,
yeah.
Grace, 1988 silver medalist in the 200 meters. But I'm going to tell your coach that you deliberately hide from, and you might be
No, he knows
wondering,
that I don't hide. Believe me, I speak the truth. I really don't. I don't hide. And he knows that I just
but
hide
you
because
you
yeah,
you would have dominated. So
that's the thing. So one of my year at Morgan NC2A, we that was the final of the 4x100 meter relay. That's how much I like the relay. Um, well, 1986, I think we broke the record. Juliet Cuthbert was on the team for Texas. So Texas was supposed to beat us in 1986, my very first year, and
and
I
that's the
anchored it.
race, and
Eh?
that's the race we are going to talk about next. But before you go any further, if you're just joining us, welcome. And of course, tonight I am here back in the athletes corner, and I'm here with the little dynamo, Miss Ethlyn Tate, 1988 Olympian, formerly of VERE Technical and Morgan State University. Welcome, welcome from Westmoreland to Clarendon to Morgan State. You're not hearing me, Ethlyn? You're okay?
Yeah, we kind of breaking up.
Okay, okay. How is that now? You're hearing me okay
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
Okay, awesome,
yeah, man. I
awesome.
hear you again.
Okay,
Yeah, what you
welcome.
just say?
No, I was just saying, I was just reintroducing you, but now we're going to talk about this relay. You were actually a freshman in college, and on
Yeah,
that anchor leg, that 4x100 meter relay anchor leg, you created history. You just did the unthinkable at the Pence relay,
yeah.
44.46.
No, that is
Take me back to that race.
well, as I said, being an underdog, I love it when the people talk down, and so I don't say anything, and going out there with the other girls, Wenda, Rochelle, and Ramona. Ramona is the starter, and seeing the other girls them coming around, I said, okay, when I get that baton, and my coach said, when I run at pen release, I don't normally lose. That's what he says.
When you saw
Uh,
Juliet Cuthbert on the other team, did you know about Juliet Cuthbert before? And Juliet Cuthbert, if you're
yeah,
watching
yeah,
good
because yeah, man, because she was on the '84 team when so I made it the team when I was in high school,
yeah.
and Juliet was a part of that team. So right, so I think she was a senior or a sophomore at this
Texas.
school in Texas, yeah, Texas University, right, yeah. So
Awesome.
well,
Competing for college and competing for country. When you compare the two, how different are they?
um, one is Eternal Father Mystery Land, Jamaica.
Yep,
Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah.
indeed.
Just going out there for Jamaica. Yeah, that feeling and you want to hear that anthem
You
ringing.
you competed well when you were in all age school. You competed well at VERE Technical. You competed well in college. At what point throughout that journey you knew that you wanted to compete for a country at the highest level? When did you take it seriously that I want to go to the Olympics?
Well, I think the second the 1988 when 1988 team, right, when I made the 1988 team in '84, when I made it, I mean, it was like what is the Olympics really? At the opening ceremony, Sandra, Farmer Patrick, and Avril, I think they were crying, and my other friend Andrea Thomas, we were there laughing because we didn't understand. Yeah, why are they crying? 'Cause,
Hold that
they thought
thought.
they thought that.
Hold that thought. Hold on that thought. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But before we get there, let us just say, Tony P is saying, keep up the good work, HP. Keep up the good work, HP. Like the way the athletes, he liked the way that the athletes are getting exposure that they deserve. Thank you very much, Tony P. Um, Tony P is saying that you, the athletes, deserve your flowers, you deserve the exposure, you deserve everything that you are getting. So thank you, Mr.
Okay,
P.
thanks.
And Norman Tate is saying, hi, my little sister.
Hey, big brother.
Hey, big brother Norman, welcome, welcome. Tamika is saying, good night, lovely people. Marlene Green is saying, thank you, Ethlyn, for representing the black, green, and gold. And congratulations to all your achievement, which I'm going to get into now. So, guys, let
Thank
me
you.
just tell you a little bit more about Ethlyn. And this is my favorite part. I love to remind our athletes about what they have contributed to our legacy. And I like to break it down. Of course, Ethlyn is a graduate of Morgan State University, class of 1991, with a bachelor's degree in science, a bachelor's of science degree in business administration. She is a 1988 Olympian and she also made the team 1984. You're hearing me, Ethlyn? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
Ethlyn was also inducted in the Morgan State University Hall of Fame 2018. And listen, this lady has collected quite a few awards from Morgan State University. She was awarded for sportsmanship 1989 to 1990. She was also awarded for outstanding accomplishments 1989 to 1990. She is six-time Division One All American performer. Listen to this now, guys. She is among the best, if not the best, female sprinter to compete for Morgan State University. And that's just some of her accomplishments. Ethlyn, you stamp your mark in the history book at Morgan State University. You set the bar so high, being one of the best female to compete in track and field for that university. Just explain your emotions a little bit, hearing all of that, and just to see what you've done at that level.
Well, first of all, let me just give
Don't
God
cry,
thanks.
because I'll
No,
cry
no,
now.
no, I'll normally I give the Lord thanks.
Indeed.
For affording me that talent. Bless me with the talent. But I know I could have, gone a little bit better, not being so lazy.
If you weren't lazy, right?
Yeah, because what I see, what I've done, without hard training, it afterwards you let you think. I said, wow, it person talking about you that you're very fast and you can be the fastest little woman in the world. That was said by Terry Crawford when she saw me and the ankle leg at the NC2A, what the Lord had allowed me to do, and that track came to a complete dead stop in that four by one at the nationals. Nobody don't come to a dead stop because I almost went out of the zone. And my friend, my other
Teammate.
my teammates, yeah, yes, she said, Tate, wait. That was Wendaverine. And I said, wow. And I saw the flag going up like that, the red flag. And I came down. And so the flag went back down. And so I was like close to the end of the zone, but I was inside. So I dead stop. And I spin around and took the baton from her. And believe you me, all I saw was the person, the athlete that was leading. And I set focus my mind. Remember, I know all the others, it was like seven other persons, and we 8. And the only person that I saw was the one that was ahead and she was from Nigeria, UCLA, the college there. And I set my mind straight there, and I ran down everybody.
Of course, you're a
And
Jamaican.
and, and went down, and the lady from the athlete from UCLA, like this. We got silver, but it was like gold. I mean, it was a shocker to the entire stadium. So Terry Crawford, being the coach for US Olympic team, went to my coach and said, "Why is she running the 100? She can be the fastest littlest woman in the world." Because
Very good question.
they said they have never seen anything like that in history.
And I can't believe you stayed away from the 100 meters.
I ran. I did. I still run, but maybe could go a bit
Yeah.
faster.
You made your first Olympic team as a schoolgirl. You were still at VERE Technical when you made the Olympic team 1984. You were still a schoolgirl. Take us back to 1984 when you realized, when you discovered that you were actually on that team with the adults. How did
I
you
told you
feel?
that I told you that we Andrew and we didn't I didn't take it like, I mean, what yes, we made the Olympic team, but it's like you don't understand. It did not fully grasp the mind. I didn't understand being an Olympian at a high school level. Is just when when you come up from Olympics and go to school and they say this class stop because Ethlyn walking. I'm like, where where this why the class stop and stuff. It's like you're not. Yeah. But 88 was the I said, wow.
Yes, and let us fast forward to 1988. 4 years later, you came back and you were on the plane again to the Olympic Games. This time, you competed. 1984, you did not compete, but 1988, you touched that track. Tell me, compare 1984 and 1988, and just tell me a little bit about those two Olympics, the difference, how it felt being there and not competing, and being there 4 years later, and you managed to compete.
So the difference is now you realize that you are amongst the world, and
Mhm.
that brought tears to your eyes. Like, God, you're good. This is the entire world together. And Jamaica is here. We are here. I'm here, and just to have the flags go up. I'm not a good starter, so putting me on the start um, was a little bit I would call it. I didn't feel, because if my thing is that if Vivian or any other the other two when if I got out of the blocks before if they got out of the blocks before me and I can't catch them, um, just to have the flags go up, believe you me, I would have handed the start, because I know I don't have a good start. I would have handed the start to them, just for the flag to fly. Um,
So, so 1984, when you went as a schoolgirl, you were laughing, and 1988, when you went, you were very emotional. So I guess that
yeah,
maturity within that 4 years. But let me ask you this. You were there 1984, and of course, you had Jamaican teammates. But how did you feel knowing that you had teammates from your high school there?
you mean at the '84 Olympics?
Yes.
Yeah, because Dorothy was like a mother to
Mhm.
us. It was nice. I guess being the little one, everybody, you feel kind
Yeah,
of nice.
because
Yeah,
Veer had quite a few
yeah, there's a whole lot
athletes
of
on
their
that
their
team.
athletes. Yeah,
But
and
I'm not going to tell you who they are, because I want you to tell me who they are when we get to a quiz. But you had quite a few teammates from
yeah,
VERE on that team.
yeah, and then making it as a high school student amongst them that they're in college or out. It's that too was a nice feeling. And meeting, I always talk about being on an Olympic team with Dorothy Scott, Donald Quarry. I heard Dan Quarry's name calling when I was about like 7, 8, you know, all in school, listening to the radio. And can you believe how God is good?
And you made
Wow.
team with
I
those
made team
people.
with yes.
Awesome,
Janet
awesome.
Burke, I heard about Janet and stuff. And Lilith was at the trials in '84, hearing Lilith as his name calling and end up being, on the
Wow.
team with them. It's such a nice feeling, beautiful
Man,
feeling.
I am feeling good, and I wasn't on that team. But Dorothy is saying you were just a spoiled child. But if you're the baby, what do they expect, Ethelyn? You're the baby.
Like the baby for my family, eh?
So they're supposed to treat you like the baby.
And
One
I said,
Kino, good
eh,
night. He's saying good night. Go ahead, Ethelyn.
no, and I said that too, and they still kind of treat me
Treat you
like,
like the baby.
yeah. So God is
Go
God is
with it.
good.
Go with it. But let us go back to 1988. 1988, Grace Jackson won a well-deserved silver medal in the
Yeah.
200 meters, coming from behind, and won
Hmm.
that silver medal behind Florence Griffiths Joyner, aka Flojo.
Yeah.
Jamaica 4x4 team had the second fastest time going into the relay, but Jamaica did not turn up for the relay. What happened, Ethlyn? Ethlyn, what happened?
Well, I heard afterward that Merlin, got hurt. And if you look at the video, there's a video with the 4x1 with us, and there's a big strap and Merlin's leg. I didn't know.
So
And
there
so
was no reserve?
that you back in the days, you couldn't, after you use those two reserves, they could not run again. Not like
Oh,
now. All right.
okay.
So Vivian and Laurel that have already ran the I think the heats.
But
So the person who ran the
1984,
mm-hmm.
1984 team would have had you, it would have had Vivian,
No,
Merlene.
Vivian wasn't on the 84 team.
No, the 88 team I'm talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Yeah, go
88
ahead.
team. Jamaica had the second fastest time. A matter of fact, Jamaica was a threat to win that gold
You get
medal.
that going, yeah.
But the
Mm-hmm.
team did not turn up for the relay. They did not come out. The Jamaican women did not come out. And there was Marlene, there was you, there was Vivian, there was Juliet
Good.
Cuthbert, there was Grace,
Yeah.
and the team
So
did not.
Vivian and Laurel, as I said, ran the heats, and what they're doing now, they didn't do it in my time, in our time. If you run the you cannot run this. Whoever run the semifinal have to run the final. So it's not like no,
Oh,
it's right. It's not like now a person will sit out and
oh,
then
I
go to
see.
final. Right? Yeah.
Okay, I see.
There
So,
was a
so
there was a restriction. Right. Yeah. There.
okay, so
So
back in those days, they had the heats, the semi-final, and the final. And if you run in the semis, you
yep,
must run in the
on the
final.
final. Right. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
yeah. That's why we scratched because we
Okay, so
thought,
Merlin was injured, and that was why. Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay,
Mhm,
now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it.
yeah.
No,
So
I get it.
I miss my medal of my relay. I love relay.
Yes, because that would have been a sure medal, if not a
Yeah.
gold medal. Of course, we know that America was there with
Yeah. So,
Flojo and
yeah. Evelyn
little
Ashford.
Evelyn Ashford, who won the
Mhm.
100-meter 84, and
Yeah.
the other two ladies. But
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
okay, yeah, okay. Sheila run Sheila Eccles. When I was in high
Eccles.
school, yes, this is so funny. When I was in high school, I ran against Sheila. My coach took us up to the US. Yeah, because she went to Louisiana and Louisiana State. And I beat her. And it's so
Mhm.
funny. As I said, I was a very lazy person to beating all those persons. So,
Yeah, because she did not run in the 100. She
no, she ran.
basically just did the relay because
Right.
their 100 had Flojo, Evelyn, and I think Torrance.
Yeah, right,
Those were
right.
the top three for
Yeah.
America, I think, or
Yeah.
it was Alice, one of those ladies.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been a sure medal for Jamaica. That team could not come worse than a bronze, the Jamaican
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, that's true.
But
True.
injuries is a part of the game, and that's the next thing
Yeah.
we're going to talk
Uh,
about now. Injuries. Did you have injury problems throughout your career? I've never
no,
heard that you were injured.
no, never, never.
Wow.
So they said that I don't have they out about it. Said well, Tate don't have any muscles to pull. That's why they're out of order.
You don't have any.
That's why people say me I can't believe that I run. That I'm so fast. That's why I said God is good. He bless you with that
Forgive
talent.
us, people, for this outburst, but she was told that she doesn't have any muscles, so she wouldn't get injured. So that means, Tate, you were one little skinny something.
That's yeah. Well, I think we're still skinny, so me don't know. But yeah,
Girl, skinny is
I guess
okay.
right. They just well, I thank God that I never had
Yeah.
injury. Yes,
So you never had a
I will get
problem.
up. So I'm gonna give you a story. So my one of my teammates, I don't know if she's on Rochelle, very good athlete. She's a medalist for the US team. She was on our team. She was a part of the 4x1 record breaking 4x1 at Morgan. And so because I will talk about the laziness. So we went to a track meet, and she decided she said, Ethlyn, she said, Tate, I'm gonna beat you. Yeah, and I don't say anything. I didn't say anything to her, but in my mind, I said, in my heart, I said, you ain't gonna beat me. And I'm telling you, she warm up, warm up,
I
and
don't
then
know why Americans think they must always step to the Jamaicans.
no, but
Why?
I mean, so me giving the joke, so me she warm up, and guess what me do? Bro Rabbit, I sat under a tree, and I did not get up to warm up or anything. All I sit down there and said, "You not beating me." That's all I say.
Not today, not today.
And so she said, Tate, then she can't believe it. This is a Rochelle saying, Tate, you're not warming up. She can't believe it. And I said, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And so when they called the race, me just put up my hand and said, ooh, and down.
That's your
So
warm up.
my warm up. And we went into that race, the mindset, and the gun went off, and she was there, and I passed her, and she passed me, and then I said, I'm gonna pass you, and you're not gonna pass me back. That's it. And I beat her. I mean, she came, she said, Tate, I respected you, but you need to train, Tate. You can't be the fastest woman. There's no way. You sat there and did not warm up. And looking back at that, I said, wow, you really was blessed with a raw talent, because nobody can sit. And then, so, I didn't pull up or anything like that. So, I guess the part
A
with it.
natural. But you know what I want to ask you? I'm going to go back to it. I know that you said that you avoided the 100 meters because you just wanted to stay low key. But seriously, Ethlyn, you were that good and you ran away from the 100? Why? What is the real reason, Ethlyn? Tell us the real reason.
I think it's true. I tell you, yeah, it's true. It's like I was tired. I just want to go and just take a break.
Who
Because
was
you
your
were the
mentor?
you were
Who
the
was your
fast
mentor?
you were the fastest female living in Jamaica at that time. The college GC faster couldn't they didn't beat me. All right, so you're the fastest female. So everywhere you turn, me not lie. Because even my last year of champs, even though I won, it was like you're going back way, but you win still, but you won the race. But
Nobody to
yeah,
challenge you.
yeah. So, because every year you have somebody, they said somebody's gonna beat you, but it never come into.
No man
Yeah,
Tate, you
so
did.
really, I was tired. I was really tired, so I just said, I get the scholarship and stuff, so I'm gonna participate. I'm gonna run the
And get
four by
your
one.
degree.
I will run the 4x1, get the team, up. So I didn't say anything to anybody. I just in my heart, I was really tired.
So for
Um,
you, it was you just did what you had to do so that you could have completed school, get
yeah,
that
I know.
degree,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, I'm glad that you say that, because a lot of times we fans sit behind our phone or the television screen, and we criticize athletes when they do not transition to the next level of competition, not realizing that not everybody wants to transition. Some people do enough to get that
Mhm,
scholarship, to go to university, to get that degree, and to move on from the sport.
mhm.
So I am happy that you said that you
Yeah.
just wanted to be done with it. And that's where we're going to go now. Retirement. When did you know it was time to walk away from the sport? Because I'm going to ask you a follow up
Oh, yeah.
question
You
to
have to
that.
laugh at me because I can't tell anybody I retired because they're like, what? You're 25 years old and you're
And
telling me
that's what
about
I'm
this?
saying. That's my next question.
No, right, the
Who
plan.
retire at 25? You're not injured.
So all right, so back with the back with the remember, so we didn't have the sponsors and all of that like all these athletes have now. So yes, you want to run at another Olympics. So my dream was a medal now from the 1992 Olympics. So that was my mindset. A medal. So the 4x1 was 88, and now my medal in 1992. That's what I had purpose in my heart and my mind. I said, well, girl, you're going to train. I love a good start. I know if I'll get the start, I would be okay. Right. So I didn't get the start. So I didn't really say I'm not going to run again. 92 was the last one I decided. And that's what I decided. And to get a medal, individual medal and stuff. But that didn't
Yeah, that didn't materialize because by 92, you would have had Juliet Cuthbert, Merlene Otti on that team, which those two medal in the
I think
100.
Grace was still there. I think Grace was still there.
Grace's last Olympic Games, I think it was 88. I think that was, yeah. But
Oh
1992,
yes, so, yeah, because the plan, okay, so
yeah,
because they were kind of mad at me because
right.
the
1992,
uh,
Juliet Cuthbert won silver in the one and the two,
right,
and Marlene won the bronze. So it was
right,
those two who brought it home.
right.
But 25, Ethlyn?
You can't even believe it. So after 1992, so you see, I was going for a medal, so somebody was gonna get one. Somebody wasn't gonna get one. I was going for a medal.
What happened at the trials?
Which one? In 92?
1992 Olympic trials.
Oh, I came down, but they weren't training because I was supposed to go train in the West,
Okay.
California. Yeah, but
Okay.
so even though I came down, you weren't training as hard as well, not training. There was no coach in a sense because
Okay.
I was supposed to go didn't materialize. Not my fault, but yeah.
Looking back at your track and field career, is there anything you would have done differently? Now that when you reflect and look back, is there anything you would have done differently?
Well, yeah, and I keep on saying the training.
You
I
would train more, right? You would not be that lazy, right?
yeah, you realize how talented you were, 'cause, for you to sit down, don't warm up and go, and the time was 11:32. So you just look at yourself that if you run 11:32 sitting down, don't warm up or anything like that. That simply means if you do push out the training, you should have gone maybe a 10:9 and 11 around that at
At that time.
yeah. But but I give God thanks.
Oh yes, indeed, indeed.
Yes.
You're a part of Jamaica and the VERE Technical Track and Field Legacy. Did you have this dream? Did you dream that your legacy would have gone as far as it went?
No, not really. Well, only God knows how far you can go, but um, so in Jamaica, when I was in secondary school, it was almost like high school, all like college,
Mhm.
where it's almost about 10 colleges wanted me. So in high school, it was almost the same thing. When I was at Subsec, almost every high school in Jamaica, back up the West, St. Elizabeth Technical, Manning's High. Well, Manning's High wanted me from all age school. I guess God said no at that time.
Why not Mannings? Why you didn't go to Mannings? Why
Uh,
VERE over Mannings?
so after I hear about VERE and Merlene and stuff and listening all of that, I said, "Oh, VERE, I'm going." So when the
Yeah.
others, when the other coaches then come and they said, "You get anything from VERE yet?" I said, "No." Then said, "Oh, you say you're going to VERE." I said, "I'm going to VERE, but I don't get anything yet." But Mrs. Stone came down from Clarendon and come straight to Negril. And then he went to the he went to the secondary school, Subsec. I talked to the others, and nobody didn't really come to Subsec they talk. I don't know how I bucked them up. I don't know if it's like trap meet I saw them, but Mr. Stone came down and carry all of the documents them. Yeah. And so
VERE
there,
is
there with
nowhere
yes,
counts.
eh?
Yeah, yeah. VERE
There with
Technical.
all of the champions and
Yeah, VERE
hurling.
did a good job of using their past athletes to sell the program. I think they need to start doing that now. They need to start saying, look, VERE is one of the top schools with the most Olympians, and of course, the data is going to come very, very soon. Let
Yeah.
us, before we go any further, let us welcome Daniel England. Do you know that name, Ethlyn?
Yeah, yes, man, yeah, man.
Daniel England is here.
Yeah.
He's saying good night. Do you know the name Albert Lawrence? Albert Lawrence is here. He's saying
Yes,
good
I
night.
agree. He was on the team with me. Yes,
Yes,
84.
he's saying
Yeah.
good night, HP Ethelyn, and to each and everyone. Yes, he's saying good night. He also formerly of VERE Technical, making the Olympic team as a schoolboy in 1980. Welcome all the Olympians that are here. Let us big up everybody, but the Olympians get a special little more big up, big up. Dorothy Scott is saying 1992 Grace. Okay, she's saying 1992 was Grace last Olympic Games. So
Yeah.
you are
Okay,
correct. You are
good.
correct with that. So now that Ethlyn has retired from track and field, where is Ethlyn these days?
Church. Hallelujah. Good.
Amen, amen.
So you
Are you
got you.
living are you living in Jamaica or abroad?
Yeah, I'm living in Jamaica.
Awesome,
Although
awesome.
person thought that I'm living in Italy, some say I live in Canada. So, but
Yeah.
I'm here in beautiful Jamaica.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you're just joining us, I am here with the lovely Ethlyn Tate, Jamaican Olympian and VERE Technical Star Girl, and also Star Girl at Morgan State University. Ramon Stewart is saying good night to us also. And Ethlyn, before we go, we're going to play a little game.
Fine.
Are you ready?
Go ahead, let me see.
Anyway, it's not that hard. What is your most memorable moment competing for VERE Technical?
Um, I took sixth after the '84 Olympics. They said I had rheumatism fever, and March, well, February, it came back close to, you usually call
Champ.
it the zone elimination, right? You have to run at the zone elimination to get to champs. And so the sickness came back on me, and you know that it affected joints. Yeah, so my coach, everybody, my classmate, I mean my teammates, they were all troubled, and
Gold medalist is sick.
yeah, and I remember champs. That was my last year coming up. Yeah, I'm 85. So my coach said to me, Mr. Kitson Walters, then he said, Ethlyn, can you just come third, no fourth, and that will take you in. And I said, okay, sir. That's what I said. You know, as I was in the bed, I said, okay, sir, I will try. So the why God is so awesome. Every time I remember that the
Yeah.
awesomeness of God. And so I went out in the 200 meter to place fourth. Um, but in my mind, even though I'm, the joints, they didn't let me go down on the mark
In the blocks.
in the blocks, right? So I right in the block. So they said I could stand. And so I positioned myself for the fourth place. But tell you something, when I looked and see Veer getting beaten, because I said, well, if Veer beat me, that's okay, it's a Veer. So, at champs, I will come back. That's what I said. But when I hit the corner and my fourth place, taking my time going round, it's Vera getting beaten. I said, oh Lord, Vera getting beaten. And believe me, I don't know what happened, but this little foot here with this The joints were, oh Lord. I just a boom, 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 boom. I'm slamming the place turn upside down.
Which
Uh,
school was, can you remember which school was ahead?
Probably was CC. Because
Clarendon
they were
College?
they were around there around that CC and us always at it. So believe me, I don't even remember. All I know is that VERE was losing, and I said, even
Not
though I'm sick,
today.
not today in my sickness, no. And I won. They couldn't believe it, and so that's that memory stood out. And in the 100 is there's no way that I should have won the 100 either. And the girls,
Awesome.
they were standing at the end of the race. They just lift me up and rush me back into the dorm. God is
Wow.
awesome, and it's a great memory.
Awesome. And you had great teammates. You had great
Yeah,
teammates.
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That is indeed a memorable moment. But the rivalry with VERE Technical and other school, especially St. Jago, is one to behold. What was your most memorable moment competing for Morgan State University?
Well, that one that I told you about at NC2A, when we almost run out of the zone, and we came back.
Awesome. What is your most memorable moment competing for Jamaica?
Hmm. Boy, it didn't talk about CARIFTA Games, but we love CARIFTA.
Yes, that's
Why?
competing for
Yeah,
Jamaica.
oh, Lord, CARIFTA bad. Yeah,
Mhm.
CARIFTA.
CARIFTA.
Yeah, I know the Olympic is there and everybody just think, but
Yeah.
there's something about CARIFTA Games.
Tell me about your experience at CARIFTA.
Well, you guys sent me down memory lane,
Yep, that's what
and
we're
then
here for.
I hope nobody think that there. So this is what happened. So my first year running for Jamaica at the CARIFTA Games. Um, there I set myself. My coach, Penn Relays was close, and he decided not to, let me run at the CARIFTA. And I didn't go. When first time you don't have to go to the trials. They just choose you. So I didn't. My coach decided not to send me, and they make a big thing out of it. Did you know that they were trying to what you call it, ban me
From what? From the national team?
from ever representing the country? Ed Barnes have
What?
to go. Ed Barnes have to go on the radio and talk about it.
Hold
And
on.
so
Tell
I,
me, tell me about that story a little bit. Oh, you mean ban you from competing for the
yeah,
country?
yeah, ban me. I just started running because that my coach decided not to let me go to the CARIFTA Games to run. So you know
So
what I
your
said?
so your coach wanted to save you for the Penn
My
relay and the
pen related got issue because they said that's where the pen is where the scholarships are.
Oh,
Yeah, when
okay.
you go part of the games, you don't really it's just the Caribbean around, but I
Right,
think
right, right.
no. But our time, pen release is where the showcase your athletes and stuff. So
And I
it
and
was
I
it
and
was
I can
close. It was
I
very
can
close.
understand what your coach was trying to do. He was trying to get you to the next level.
Yep. Right. So well, I end up have to go, and believe you me, I as a praying person, I mean, I said, God, believe you me, the only medal, I hope somebody may be listening, the only medal that I want to give Jamaica, and I said, Lord, let me run fast, just for that, for what they said, but don't give them no medal in the 1 or 2. Let me get it 4x1 because it's 4 other persons representing this country. That's what I prayed and I said, and believe you me, I run the fastest time, so nobody could say that I go there and did not perform. I ran with Pauline Davis. She was
From
about
the
around
Bahamas.
my time. Yeah, she was around my time, and I said Pauline can't understand that Pauline beat me in the 100 meter, but we couldn't 4x1, and she up on the ankle. She can't understand, she can't catch me, and all of that. And we won the 4x1 with a very fast time, so there was nothing. for anybody to say that I went there and stuff. But CARIFTA nice. CARIFTA nice. Yeah, CARIFTA really nice. I
And the good
enjoy
thing
it.
was that you had Mr. Ed Barnes in your corner. Mr.
Yeah.
Barnes, if you're watching, good night. I can't be it. Anyway, let me hold my thoughts.
So Olympic nice, but CARIFTA games nice. Nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
happy that you were able to get back in a position where you could compete for the country at the highest level. I'm happy that, there were people in your corner to speak on your behalf. If you were to choose another school to go instead of VERE, which school it would have been?
I think I was thinking about St. Elizabeth Technical.
St. Elizabeth Technical, good
Yeah.
choice. Good
Mhm.
pick, good pick. Do you still follow the sport? Like what is happening now and who is competing for Jamaica and stuff? You follow?
Yeah, man, I do follow. I
Oh,
mean, like champs, as you know, I will watch it on the TV. I guess that's me. I'll
mhm.
watch it on the TV. Do you
Okay.
know when I finish running, I always go sit by myself and just, sometimes I don't know where to disappear to. So I love watching it on the TV because when I feel tired, I like the long race them and sitting down there.
You
I
mean
can
the
go,
5,000?
yeah, take a little sleep, wake up. But yeah, man, I go around. Yeah.
What is your nickname? And don't tell me you don't have one. 'Cause every Jamaican have a nickname. What's your nickname?
Well, they call me so much I don't know. Mr. Mesam, God bless his soul, he called me Was.
What?
They call me Lightning. They call me
Wow.
Electric. Those
Wow.
are names. A matter of fact, the two persons on the radio. I'm talking to my brother, my elder brother. God bless his soul. Fitzroy. He taped everything. So when I go back home, I'll hear everything. They called me. They had a horse. Named Legal Light, I think. And
I know
another one.
that name. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
long time ago. Yeah.
And yes, it was. I think it was Ed and I forgot the other reporter. So they called me one of those horses. I said, "Oh Lord, the one that was winning."
Legal Light or Legal Lightning, something like
One of
that.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I used to hear
yeah,
it as a little girl. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. But
yeah.
here's my next question. I want you to name as many of the VERE Technicals athletes that were on the 1984 team. Let's see how many of them you can name from VERE Technical. VERE Technical had a few athletes on the team with you. 1984. Let me hear you name some of them.
Okay. Cynthia Green, Hillary Oliver, Dorothy Scott. I say Hillary already. Cynthia. Albert.
Albert was there.
Veronica. Oh, Veronica Finley.
Veronica Finley was there, yes.
What is guy name again? Um, I forgot his name. Well, I forgot his
And
name.
you're forgetting one of the big names.
Let me say Dorothy. Oh Lord of mercy, Merlin.
Marlene. I I was expecting to hear Dorothy first and then Marlene.
I guess that it's sad to say. I guess because you talk.
So that was it.
Dorothy.
So it was you, Dorothy Scott, Marlene Otti, Veronica Finley, Albert Lawrence, Cynthia Green, the late Hilary Oliver, Avril
And
Dwyer Brown. I have Avril Dwyer
but
Brown
there was a guy. I don't. It's not Kenneth.
going
There's
to
another.
Veer. I need
There's
some.
a guy. Kenneth. Ask Dorothy if Kenneth. Kenneth used to go there.
I don't have a Kenneth unless he went but did not compete. But
Hmm?
he's not on the list as an Olympian. But I need somebody to tell me if Avril Dwyer Brown actually went to VERE Technical because I have her
No,
She did
I
not.
don't
I have her going to VERE Technical, but if I'm wrong,
What Dorothy said.
Dorothy Scott, are you still here? Please confirm where Avril Dwyer Brown went to high school. Because the thing is, guys, over 2 years now, we've been having a discussion which school produced the most Olympians. And it took me 2 years to gather the data. And now I have all the data. So this information will be coming out
Seymour is
in the
Seymour
month
is
of
a part. Yeah, Seymour is
Seymour.
a part of VERE. I try to remember. I think so.
Seymour, what
At the 80,
Seymour?
I think it was at 84. It was the 84 Olympic. I think it was at the 84 Olympics. I think it was.
If he was there, maybe he did not compete, but I don't have him as a 1984 Olympian.
Um,
Yeah, from there that is. All right, so the next thing now, okay, before we go any further, let me welcome Track Diamond. Track Diamond is saying, "Oh man, I am late." Albert is saying Colin Bradford,
yeah,
but
Colin, right. Uh-huh.
the thing is, I don't have Colin for 1984 Olympian, meaning maybe he was there, but he
He
did
was there.
not
He was there. He
compete.
was a part of the team. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he did not
Um,
compete.
mm.
Track Diamond is saying, let's say how wonderful this lady looks. No, sir. Miss Tate, tell us your secret. I agree with you, Track Diamond. I agree. She still looks like a little girl ready to run for VERE. Okay, Ethelyn, the next thing I want you to do now, I want you to name me other Olympians that went to VERE. Forget about the names that you just called. Name me some other Olympians that went to VERE Technical.
You mean present? Like
Uh,
Sharika?
yes, all of those other Olympians that went to
Ines?
VERE. But I
Ines?
don't,
No,
hold on,
Ines.
before you start, I don't want you to name me those that we already talk about. So go ahead, and I'll tell you if you're right.
Sharika?
Sharika Jackson, yeah.
Ines went to the Olympics or the World Champ?
Ines Turner, yeah, she's 1996 Olympian.
1996.
Mhm.
Dwight Thomas.
Thomas, no, Thomas
No,
went to Calabar.
Dwight.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have the other guy name. What's her name that just got the thing? Shanika? What's her name?
Sharika, yeah,
No.
Sharika Ricketts went to
Yeah.
VERE. Yeah.
And
Who else can you name?
Aileen.
Aileen Bailey, right?
Um,
You're doing well.
I think Merlin Fraser.
Merlin Fraser. I think Merlin Fraser went to VERE or she
No,
went to San
Veer.
Diego.
No, Veer.
VERE. Okay, Merlin Fraser. Who else do you have? We have more.
I know it's a whole lot more.
Yeah.
What that guy name again? There's this other guy that is, yeah, it's not, how much I give
There,
you?
there is Veronica Campbell Brown.
Oh, Lord, Vernical, yeah.
There is Dion Hemmings McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
There's Lestina Golding Clark. There's
Yeah,
Michael Blackwood. There's
yeah.
Beverly
Oh,
McDonald.
Lord, Bev.
There's
Yeah,
Michael
Michael
McDonald.
Madano, yes.
There's Vivian Spence.
No, but
There's
I call Vivian in the 88. So
no, she
Vivian was
wasn't on
supposed to
the
be,
84 team. She was 88.
and so I call her name already. So
Yeah.
yeah,
There
so
was Simone Facey, and the list goes
yeah.
on. The list goes
And
on.
what's her name? Jura Levy. She's a part of here too.
Jura Levy is a part of VERE, but Jura Levy never made. I don't have her as an Olympian.
Olympian. Oh, okay.
No, right. But we're not going to call any more names because, as I said before, I've done the research on the schools that the Olympians go. So in the month of March, I'm going to do the top boys schools, the top girls school, and then we're going to do the top school that has the most Olympians. And it is going to be some exciting data will be coming out because one school is saying it's them, another school is saying it's them, but I have the data, so I'll be
Mm-hmm.
presenting it during the month of March, which is not far from now. It took me
Okay.
2 years to put the data together. Of course, Dorothy Scott is saying Colin Bradford, he was kicked off the team. Very interesting. Why? Ethlyn, tell me, why was Colin kicked off the team?
I don't know. I really don't know. I know 84 was a very what do you call it, rocky journey.
So why was the national representative kicked off the team? I need somebody to tell me
I,
that.
that I don't know. I know
Auntie
that's just
Dorothy, you will have to tell me why Colin,
other,
or if
other stories, there where we lost the relay, and when they have two starter out there for the four
but
by one,
19
we lost
but
it.
1984 the men won silver with Gregory Magoo, Albert,
Yeah, cause
Donald Quarry, and Raymond Stewart.
Don hide them. Don tell them to go hide and
I
don't
would
come up
love
to
to know
anybody.
if anybody knows where to find Colin Bradford. Please tell him I want to have a conversation with him. Track Diamond. Okay, Dorothy is saying Avril never went to high school in Jamaica.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you very much for that. Let me make note because I have her going to. Somebody told me she went to VERE, so let me just make note.
unless there's another Avril, but I don't,
Avril Dwyer Brown. That's the only name I
no,
have.
no, yeah,
Track Diamond is saying, okay, she's listing some people that went to VERE who are Olympian. She said Veronica Campbell Brown, Aileen Bailey, Beverly McDonald, Lastina Golden Clark, Debbie and Paris.
yeah,
Debbie
Debbie.
and Paris, right? Michelle Ballantyne, right? And Michael Blackwood. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have all those names in my database. Thank you very much, Track Diamond. She
Oh,
also
and
said
Carol Cummings and all of
Carol
them.
Cummins is
Yeah,
another one.
yeah.
She also said Albert Lawrence, the first male Olympian from VERE 1980 in Moscow. Now my audience know their stuff. She is right. My
Mhm.
audience know their stuff. Thank you very much for that, Track Diamond. Albert is saying Colin compete in 1976 and 1980. I will have to look for that because I'm not finding Colin, so I'll have to check that. Let me just write that down. Keep the data coming, guys. Thank you very much. Hang on a minute, Miss Tate. I'm wrapping up now. Colin, what's his name? Colin Bradford. Olympic. All right, I'll check the Olympian database for this. 76 and 80. I'll check this. Thank you very much for that, Albert and Track Diamond and everybody. But Ethlyn Tate, it was indeed a pleasure having you here tonight. And with that said, is there anything else I did not touch on that you want to share with your fans, Miss Tate?
Oh, nothing really.
Nothing really. Okay. Well, it was good to have you sharing your story.
Just thanks for
The
those who are online.
Oh yeah,
And
a lot of people came on tonight. I realized that my audience, they prefer the interviews over anything else that I do. So we had quite a few people here watching tonight. And of course, thank you very much for making the time because I've been waiting on you for a year, more than a year. And you know this, you know this, you know this. So Ethelyn, thank you very much. And like all my guests, I give them an opportunity to ask me one question. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask me a question, Miss Tate, and then we wrap up.
okay, what event you run? What event you run at Champs?
I didn't run at champs because the school I went to did not participate in champs, but I did track in my early days, and it was a 200.
Okay, okay. Oh, it's
Yes.
school. What school is that?
I did it at the primary level, Red Hills
Oh,
Primary.
okay, okay,
Yeah, Red Hills all age, primary and all age.
okay,
But
okay.
I did not go to a traditional school. I was supposed to. And I've told this story so many times. I did get a track scholarship to St. Jago in the 1980s, but my father said no. So
What she said, book, 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 book,
yeah,
school.
he was like, he's not sending his kids to school to run up and down. And to this day, I think about it and I'm like, I'm wondering if I would have been an Olympian today. So I think about it, but when you're a child, you don't make the decision. So
I encourage the young persons. Always said, you can gain a scholarship, and
yeah,
your mama, your dad will not.
parents,
You just
yeah,
keep your name.
parents should support their children dream because I loved track and field as a little girl. I loved it. I did well. I was doing well at the primary level. You know, I competed for St. Andrew Parish and I was spotted by the coach at St. Jago at the time. I went, I toured the school, everything, and when September morning come, my father said, no, he's not
Yeah.
sending me to a boarding schools so far. So
So you
he
can
killed my dream, but I love him just the same.
so you can imagine me leaving the grill to
And
VERE.
no,
Oh,
and no, no, when I hear children leaving another country to come to Jamaica
yeah.
to develop their talent and go to high school, I'm like, but this was the 80s, as I said before. I mean, now it's different because
Yeah.
children are traveling from all over the country to go to school in different parts. So
Yeah. And they're using it for well, for their job now. I mean, a lot of money is
it
in it.
is a career, yes.
Career
Yes,
now, yeah.
sports is a career, sports is a business. And I guess in my time, parents think that you're just going to school to run up and down, not realizing
Yeah.
that you
I
can
think
actually
yeah, I
become
think that's
a
why a
career.
lot of us didn't really use it because because the funds wasn't on board like over there, so you just
Mhm.
go there. So the Olympic was a thing. You
Yeah,
make the Olympic team, and it's like that's it. Yeah,
yeah,
one and two persons run. And it's like Merlin. You
yeah.
right.
Yeah, parents should support their children's dream because you just never know where it will take them. So, but it's just one of those things. I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But Venice is saying, okay, Track Diamond said something about Marjorie Hyman. Yes,
Oh
Marjorie
yes, Roger.
Hyman
Yeah.
went to
Yeah.
VERE also. Thank you very much for that.
I said Merlin Fraser, did I?
Yeah, you did say Marlene Fraser. I think I have Marjorie Hyman. There was Marjorie Hyman and Corinne Hines. I think Corinne Hines went to St. Jago, but Marjorie went to VERE.
Oh, we ever heard love. I forgot her name. One of the younger ones.
Marjorie, she did the steeplechase. Venice, Venice Brown is saying, great interview, Tate. Yes, she did well. And can you imagine Venice? She hid me for a year. And look at her now. Look at her. Dorothy saying he got into an altercation with one of the officials, and two others decided to kick him off the team. So you see? So I'm now learning that Colin Bradshaw was kicked off the Olympic team, the Jamaica Olympic team, because he got in an altercation with one
I,
of the officials and they kicked him off the team.
I thought
You
the
know,
84 was a team that up
but
down
you know
up
what
and
I don't understand?
in.
Our athletes are adults. What is wrong if they get in an altercation with another adult? Does that mean that you penalize them because there was an altercation between two adults? So I would love to speak with Mr. Colin Bradford. So if anybody know where I can find him, please let me know. Please let him know that a lady is hunting him and maybe he will. Yeah. Track Diamond is saying, we love getting to know stars past and present. Thank you. Thanks for your continued service. You heard that, Miss Tate. She said
No,
thanks for
thank you, thank you.
She said, "Thank you." Trap Diamond is saying, "Wow, you're from Westmoreland. Me love you even more. You soon can fly into Little London. I mean, Negril International. Look at that. Look at that. Right Mars Track Club from St. Mary is here. He said, good night. HP and guest. Thank you all for being here. And just to give you some quick announcement before Miss Tate and myself go, Champs is coming up. Boys and Girls Champs is coming up. Champs is in the air. And Champs will be from March 25th to 29th, 2025. And as I said before, I have the data on the schools with the most Olympians. Will it be Kingston College for the boys? Will it be Calabar? Will it be Jamaica College? Will it be St. Jago? For the girls, will it be Edwin Allen? Will it be Heidel? Will it be Homewood Technical? Will it be VERE Technical? Will it be St. Jago? All of this, we will know. You guys will know all of this in March because I have the data. And also, I will be having a champs quiz. So if you think that you are knowledgeable about champs, you need to contact me so I can put you on my list for the quiz. Which school produced the most Olympians from Jamaica? That we will know in March. Venice is saying VERE, and of course my Jago friends, because I have a lot of Jago friends. My Jago friends, they are saying it's St. Jago, and I have a lot of VERE friends who are saying it is VERE Technical. But this data will come to you in March of this year, which is a few weeks time. We will get into that. And the top school, will the top school be an all boys school, an all girls school? Will it be a co-ed school? All of that will come. Veronica Finley, 1984 Olympian, is here. And of course, she's saying, hello, everyone. I catch some great and she's saying, great job, my teammates. So, Monica,
Thank you, Veronica.
Veronica Finley is here saying hi, Ethlyn, who
Yeah,
is
thank you.
also formerly of VERE Technical. So, you see, VERE Technical rollout tonight. VERE Technical rollout tonight, and Morgan State
Thanks,
rollout
guys.
tonight for Ethlyn. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And as I said before, next week I will be back here with a very interesting interview. And the interview will be about someone who made the Olympic qualifying time 1908. 1908, this person made the qualifying mark for the Olympic Games for Jamaica, but he wasn't able to compete because Jamaica was not yet a member of the IOC. Let me see who can guess who we will be talking about next week. And I've always wanted to know about this person. So we will be back here next week doing the story of a Jamaican who was given a lot to Jamaica's track and field legacy. And he made the Olympic qualifying mark 1908. That's a long time ago. That's over what, 100 years ago? Yes. So, guys, I will see you next week. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, and we'll see you next week. And the lady of the hour, Miss Ethlyn Tate, formerly of Westmoreland and of VERE Technical in Clarendon. Ethlyn, thank you very much for contributing to our legacy, Jamaica track and field legacy. Thank you for your contribution in more ways than one.
Thank you.
Any last words?
No, that's ready.
No, you're done?
Yes. Have a good night. God is good, and
Amen. She said it.
Um,
God is good. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Ethlyn Allen, thank you very much. She said, quite an interesting interview. Good job. Thank you all. Auntie Dorothy, thank you for being here. Vonnie M. Evan Saunders, 1972 Olympian, is also here. And she too is saying another awesome podcast, HP. Good job, Ethlyn. So, yee! Everybody bigging up Ethlyn. Of course, Dorothy is saying veer, 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 veer all the way.
VERE
Veer
everywhere.
Technical, Hayes Clarendon. Is Hayes in Clarendon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Hayes in Clarendon. Thank you guys. And we will see you next week when we will do it all over again. Thank you very much.
Jamaica's track and field legacy is unmatched. It is a story of triumph, resilience, and extraordinary talent. But do you know the stories behind the athletes who brought us glory? Hi, I'm HP, founder of HP Chat Track. My mission is simple, to celebrate the rich legacy of Jamaica track and field and shine a light on the incredible people who make it happen. Winning that race was a dream come true, but the journey wasn't easy. It's not just about medals, it's about inspiring the next generation. Jamaica track and field isn't just a sport, it's our pride, our culture, our heart. Every week I sit down with athletes, coaches and fans to bring you stories of dedication, passion and legacy. Plus, we've got exciting news and exclusive insights into the world of track and field. Make your Thursday night be at HP's place. Come hang out with us at HP Chat Track Studio, where track and field is our business. Jamaica. One people, one legacy.